I paid my dues time after time. Yeah. Hey. Well, it's May 3rd. May 3rd already. Already. Anyway, I have had a couple people telling me that my round by rounds are almost so painful that they want to stab themselves in the eye and pour acid in their ears. Yeah, I think that's pretty much what they told me. They were like, dude, I love your regular videos, but then you tell the round by round and have the wife punch me in the face. Yeah, and then they shut it off, and they're like, I just look at them for the comments. So I thought about it for a while there. You guys know me, I'm trying to come up with something all the time, right? Something to make it better, something that we can go off of, that we can talk about. And that's where I thought of the Afterfight / Afterthought. Because in every fight, there's usually one fighter that's going to be pumped up and sometimes higher than what he should be, and then the other guy almost becomes like an afterthought. His aspirations were there. He had the same exact things as the other guy until the end of the fight. And then it's like, dude, you lost, get out of here. So that's what I'm going to start doing with these. And this one is obviously for the Floyd Mayweather Sugar Shane Mosley fight. And looking at it, watching the fight, a ton of hype was up there, and there was that aura that Mayweather might actually get knocked out. He might actually lose this fight. He's 40-0. People are talking about all the Foreman curse, the Tito Trinidad curse, the Sugar Ray Robinson curse. They all lost after their 41st fight. They all lost it. And you had that. You watched what Mosley did to Margachito, and you saw him just beat the hell out of him. And you're like, yeah, Mosley's got a shot. And people were dismissing what Mayweather was doing, how he dismantled Marquez like he wasn't even there, or how he destroys fighters, and then people make excuses. De La Hoya is too old, but not when Manny Pacquiao fights him. Hatton was done, he was a bum, but not when Pacquiao beats him. You see, there was a lot of discrediting going on, and then the fight finally comes, and they make it, and they agree to the Olympic-style drug testing. Because with Balco and the testimonies and stuff like that, even though Mosley had never tested positive for drugs, he had to go and testify in front of Balco, and he said, yeah, I used the clear, and I did some other stuff, so he had that. And Mayweather trying to get this passed, and I think we all should be for it, is the Olympic-style testing. So they take the test, which could be a landmark test for the future of title fights, at least. Now, they say there's a lot of money invested in these things, like $20,000. But when you're talking about millions of dollars, $20,000 is a pittance. I mean, it's a lot to me and probably a lot to you. But to them, I mean, come on. I mean, you spend more than that on a watch. I got a Timex. Oh, actually, I got a Citizen Echo Drive. The wife got it for me. It's awesome. Anyway, not trying to get free publicity. Back to what we're talking about. So we have all this stuff leading up into the fight. And then the fight comes down, and you got Nazim Richardson looking over the gloves or the hand wraps because he caught Margachito. So that was a big thing. And they're taking their own sweet time, and everybody's playing mind games, and then the fight happens. And we're watching the fight, and in the first round we're kind of like, oh, okay. And I thought Mayweather won. And in the second round, Mayweather got hit with a shot so flush that 39 of Mosley's other opponents have went down from. And Mayweather held on. And we learned a couple things from this. We learned, one, Mayweather does have a chin. And number two, he does have that resolve. He does have that champion heart. He does have that will to stick in there. And he fought Mosley. Fought him. There was no backing up. There was no dancing. There was no showboating. He went straight at Mosley and said, all right, let's do this. And all of a sudden we saw speed, and we saw stuff that we had never seen before. well, we had seen before. But once we saw it on Mosley, we're like, oh my God, y'all must have forgot. You must have forgot how fast Mayweather really was. Because everybody got so enamored and enthralled by Pacquiao's speed. Then all of a sudden you see Mayweather's and you're like, holy dude is fast. And not only is he fast, he's a freakishly good counterpuncher, boxer, defensive fighter. He's all that rolled into one. The one weakness you saw, he quickly got rid of. He adapted instantly. He got rocked, hands went up. Did you see it? Did you see it? So, in seeing that, and the masterpiece that he put on, now people are going, oh my God, I wasn't really for him. I don't like him as a person, but I can't deny him as a fighter. And now it's like, dude, now it's time. Now it's time, it's put up or shut up time. It has to be done now. Pacquiao has to step up and do this. He can say, oh, well, I'm the champ, I'm, winner of 7 title divisions and all that. But you know what? All the excuses they used for Mayweather, you can use for Pacquiao. Pacquiao's never dominated a division. He has never reigned as champion for more than a year or two. Never. He's never had, never had that. He stepped up and won a lot of different titles, but he never fought the #1 guy in the division and beat him, like Mayweather just did. Mayweather, everybody said Mayweather's ducking somebody. Oh, he only took the Mosley fight because he had to. What are you thinking now? Okay. Sky's the limit for Mayweather, and it's always has been. But it's even, for some reason, it's even higher now. And that's the Afterfight. Now let's go into the Afterthought, where we go and we look at it from Sugar Shane's side, Mosley's side. He comes in this fight and says, I'll take the test. I'll take it. I can beat this guy. I'm going in there. I'm fast. I can do this. You saw what I did to Margarito. Yeah, I'm 38, but I can do this. And he's got a ton of people behind him. He gets Nazim Richardson in his corner. Amazing trainer, right? He gets in there, and everything is hyped. Everything's talked about. Mosley's a very quiet man. They pumped up this thing about being from the streets, being hard, being this, being that. The 24/7s, he watched, he participated, did all the testing, and now it comes time to fight. He gets in that ring. And in the first round, hey, I'm kind of hanging with him. In the second round, he sees the opening, and he takes that shot. And he almost levels Mayweather. And he goes off, throwing everything he's got, including the kitchen sink, to get Mayweather out of there. This is his shot. But it doesn't happen. Mayweather holds on. And then he starts seeing something that he's never seen before. And that was freak speed with countering. And every punch he threw, he was getting hit once or twice. And the punch he threw wasn't landing. He would throw a jab, it'd get knocked away, and he'd get busted. He'd get hit with a right hand. He started eating jabs like he's never ate them before. He was getting hit with solid, clean, fresh right hands. Going in there, and there's nothing he can do. Yeah, he's got speed too. Yes, he has power. But every time it looked like he was getting ready to throw a punch, he got a fist in his eye. Every time he threw a punch he thought landed was shrugged off, and he got hammered back. All of a sudden, this guy that he was supposed to overpower is overpowering him. And people watch, and people see it. And he makes it to the end. People said he ran out of gas in the second round. You don't go 10 more rounds taking the punishment he took, being out of gas. He makes it to the end. Where does he go from here? People see it, and now they're trying to discredit him and take away all he did. All that hype and build-up that people stood behind him. No, they just wanted to see Mayweather lose so bad. Is that what it was? That they were willing to lie? They were going to say that this guy is better than what he was? Absolutely not. This is a Hall of Famer. He just happened to fight the best fighter in the world. He lost. So did the other 40 people before him. Now they're saying he's like 48 instead of 38. Now Mosley has to look at, I had an opportunity. Had I won this, I was looking at making $20 to $40 million fighting Pacquiao. Because the Roach will sign him. They'll fight Mosley. They won't fight him at 147, but they'll fight him. So now, All that is gone. All that's lost. The Pacquiao fight, forget about it. And if Pacquiao does fight him, he's not making a tenth of what he would have had he won the fight. He's lost out on all that. What does he have? What does he have to look forward to now? Now he's looking at, maybe Berto actually says, hey, maybe I will fight him. I'm not saying Berto ducked him. I'm just saying. Maybe Paul Williams. You know, Paul goes, hey, you know, fighting him 154 guys is not so good. You know, Martinez should have beat me. You know, maybe he drops us to 47, or they do a catch weight there to 52 or something. You know, that could open up for him. You know, it is going to open up the fights that people were afraid to fight him. Now those are going to open up. Berto, Williams, those type of fighters. Maybe even Cintron after the Williams Cintron fight. You know. So, I mean, well, Mosley's not gone. He can't, not with his name. His name will keep him around forever. But with him losing the fight, all the hype, all the push, everything that everybody was going for, all of a sudden the bottom fell out. And now he's left with the what if. You know, what if I'd landed another right hand? What if this? What if that? But, you know, the truth is he's not going to be looking at the mega fights anymore. You know, he's going to take what's given. He's not dictating anything. And, you know, it's sad, but it happens. So that's my after-fight afterthought. Comment, rate, subscribe, however you want to do it. And I want to hear your comments. What do you think about this? Is this another way that I can do these videos as well and talk about the fight and how it goes down? Okay? Well, hey, it's the Bigragu. I'm out.